Welcome to a time of dedication to you. This is a time for you to focus on just you, to release everything else and just focus your full attention on you. Bring your awareness to your breathing. Simply notice the effortless movement in and out. And as you become aware, bring your focus and attention. Move it to intention and intentionally move your breath. Breathing in, holding, and exhaling out. Breathing in, holding, and exhaling out. Breathing in, holding, and fully exhaling, emptying your lungs as you breathe out. And now just spend a few moments, a couple of minutes, simply observing your breath. And so with this breath, simply move your attention a bit deeper within, noticing that expansive vastness that is your internal essence. Rest there. If you become aware of unwanted thoughts, simply observe them. Simply relax into sharing presence and time and space with them. Allow them to have their dance and allow them to move on, bringing your focus back to your breath and then back to that inner place of space and expansion within you. And breathing even more deeply into this internal space of oneness. Allow yourself to contemplate these words. The great personality of God is my personality. The limitless knowing of the Spirit is my knowingness, and the one mind is my mind. All live in one infinite being, and each manifests the one who is formed through and in all. I am the personality of God in manifestation and cannot be left without the inner witness of the Spirit. I now realize that the infinite personalness of the Spirit is my personality, and I rejoice in knowing the truth about myself. The great personality of God is my personality. The limitless knowingness of the Spirit is my knowingness. And the one mind is my mind. So I bring my breath, my awareness to this moment, aware of the breath that breathed me while I slept, aware of the power that beat my heart while I slept, aware that this is one power, one presence, one life living itself as me, by whatever name I call it: love, the divine, the infinite, creator, great spirit, mystery, spirit, indwelling, whatever name that relates in the moment can never encompass, can never articulate all that it is. This one being infinite. And by infinite, I mean having no edges, no circumference, no limitation. So its very center must be everywhere present. So it must be present right where I am, right where every expression of life is. Being the only thing there is, everything must be made out of it, by it. And so all life must be it, expressing itself in form. Oh, that we would know this. That we would know, that we would recognize, that we would recognize, to know again that all creation is the one in form. That the very image and likeness of this personification of creation that we call God is diverse. That its very image and likeness must be this exquisite, individualized tapestry, stained glass, this mosaic of amazing diversity must be the image and likeness of God itself. Being made out of it, by it, it must be its divine idea. And so I allow that to permeate, to really resonate, to really anchor as the truth of all being. Knowing that as I am aware of truth, truth is revealed to a greater degree within the whole. Just like one cell in my body becomes aware, my whole body becomes more aware. So as a cell in the infinite body of creation itself, I hold myself accountable to become aware, to live in awareness, to stay aware, to be woke, to stay woke. And by woke, I mean awareness. Knowing that something within me knows everything. Not that my human knows everything, but that something within me, the very essence of me, knows. And I allow that knower to inform my human knower. I stop thinking. I stop acting from this certainty in what my human knows, in what my ego knows, in what my agenda is. And I allow something greater within me to know and to be aware of that knowing, to allow myself to know what God within me knows, to express that no matter what. No longer seeking agreement to be that which I came here to be. No longer placing one shred of my value in the hands and the minds and the thoughts of another. That I live in the truth that I am whole, perfect, and complete as a spiritual being. And as I do, in the truth of oneness, I let all live in that space. That beyond behavior, beyond agenda, beyond how any expression of God shows up, that I meet them in that truth, in that space, in that deeper knowing. That beyond all of this human experience, they too are whole, perfect, and complete. No longer making excuses, no longer keeping that one category, that one exception for those people who don't qualify as whole, perfect, and complete because I have judged their behavior to be just 1 degree too egregious. I stand in the truth. I walk my talk that all are whole, perfect, and complete. Never co-signing behavior. Never colluding with woundedness. And yet, knowing, aligning, and holding the truth that every precious individualized expression of creation is, has always been, and can only be whole, perfect, and complete. Dancing in the both and. I surrender myself, my human self, to my greater self, my spiritual self, the God within me, the soul. Grateful, so grateful to be in this state of prayer, to hear the words that the divine is speaking through my body, through my mouth as they are spoken unplanned. Grateful to celebrate the human sense of surprise as I hear them, knowing it is the word of the infinite speaking into the activity of itself, the law of creation. Knowing that what has been spoken has been set in motion by the divine and cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped. Must be made manifest. So I know that peace is manifesting, that love is manifesting, that oneness is being manifest in experience, in form, in function. And so I let go. I invite you to join me there as we say together, Amen. Shalom. Aho. Ashe. And so it is. Have a fabulous day. Know that you are loved.